Financial advice from two homeless bums while they're eating Jollibee. Hello, everybody. We are in the van. It's a little chilly out, so we didn't want the food to get cold. We have, yet again, another Jollibee.
Jollibee round 2.
Mukbang. Got the Aloha Burger per your request. I'll open that later. It came with fries. We got a ChickenJoy meal.
Yummy.
1 drum, 1 thigh.
Yummy.
It should be half spicy, half regular, but I don't think either are spicy, but that's okay.
How do you know?
It doesn't look like it. And then I got 2 sides of gravy.
Yeah, buddy.
2 sides of gravy.
I'd have some gravy.
They were out of pies because it was already...
They didn't give us silverware?
Nope. Out of pies. It was already late in the day. We did not get silverware and we did not get napkins.
How are we going to do this?
Well, I have napkins.
Towels, but I'm saying,
we don't need silverware.
Eat the rice. How are you going to eat the rice? Just grab it and eat it with your fingers? All right,
yeah,
go.
just who cares? First things first. Let's do the ChickenJoy, shall we?
Do that, yeah.
That's what everyone wants.
You want that to be somewhat warm and crispy.
Okay. So, I think what we have to do here
Need some gravy.
is you get the gravy. Well, you get the gravy on the rice, probably, for the camera. I'm going to put some gravy on the rice.
See the smoke coming off of it. Damn.
And the it's so steamy.
I know. It's pretty hot. It stayed hot. At least that's good.
Okay. You take the first bite.
You want me to?
Yeah. Let me feed you.
Are you going to feed me?
Yeah, feed it. Eat it.
Mmm. Yummy. They have good fried chicken. You know what else is good? Dip these bad boys in there.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's really good. Let me see if let's see if the other one is spicy. Because I did do 1 spicy, 1 regular, but I think they're both regular, which is okay.
Okay. So I got some kick to it. What do you think? That's got some kick to it?
That is the spicy one.
Oh, good. Okay.
I think. I don't think it... No, it's just regular. It's just regular. Try it. Let me know what you think.
Hang on.
Here, I don't have a spoon, so I'm just gonna...
That's smart. That works. This is some white trash here.
We could have, like, upgraded to the adobo rice, but it's
Why didn't we get silverware?
I don't know. We didn't. They didn't have it. They didn't have any sitting out.
What's the rice? What did you say? Upgrade to the what?
No, I didn't upgrade to the adobo.
I know. What is adobo?
I don't know.
Oh. It's good, though.
Try this and let me know.
All right, let me tell you. It's chicken thigh. Okay.
I think it's just all of it's regular.
It's not spicy.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
No spice to it, but it is good. It is freaking good.
Really crispy, really good. I see why everyone likes it.
Great fried chicken.
All right, now we'll like really chow down on this in a minute.
Let's get back to the old burger.
Let's try the burger. Okay.
Has this got a pineapple on it?
I don't know.
You said Aloha burger, so I'm assuming it's a pineapple.
I don't know. This is what everyone told us to get. Pineapple ring, 2 pieces of meat, cheese, lettuce, bacon on top.
Boom.
I'm not like a huge burger person. It does look like there's burgers. Is this just mayonnaise?
Probably. Well,
yep. Oh, it's like a honey mustard.
Oh, get in there.
Okay.
Show the inside of that thing. It's good.
Oh.
Is it yummy?
I need more of the pineapple ring. Hold on.
Now you got some pineapple in there. Is pineapple good?
I see why people said to get this. Try it. It's really good.
Look at that beast.
Is it good?
Really good.
Yummy.
That makes sense.
Yummy.
That pineapple tastes fire on there.
Yummy.
Yeah, that pineapple's fire.
Heck yeah. And I'm glad I ordered an extra gravy.
Mm-hmm.
Extra gravy. Yum, yum. ChickenJoy. I'm going to clean off this
The chicken
drumstick.
was really good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Is. So good.
Mm.
Mm. No paper towel?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh,
Get in
yeah.
on this thigh.
You guys were right.
Chicken's tasty, right?
ChickenJoy is good. I do
It's
want to
so
try the
crispy,
spicy.
too. It stayed crispy. We drew like almost 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit stayed. You want to taste the thigh? Get in there.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I tasted the thigh yet.
It was really
Just-
good.
I tasted
No,
like
you did
the...
because you thought it was spicy.
Well, I tasted like the crispiness, not like
There was
the
no
meat.
spice to it, though.
Yeah, I think both are regular. Well, that Jollibee is always popping off.
Busy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, when I ordered half spicy, half regular, I had a feeling that might not happen, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Mmm.
You left a little goodness on this.
It's so crispy. Look how crispy. Look at this.
Gunner can't handle it.
Guys, you have to... That gravy is really good.
The gravy's where it's at.
They posted snippets of our episode on the Dr. Phil Facebook page, and people were so mean, but also some of them are just really funny.
Let's read them.
Okay. Here we go. Dr. Phil posted an episode of This Week on Dr. Phil, January 3rd. The title was Hardworking and Still Can't Afford a Home.
Okay.
So, I'm going to go with all comments. Amy says, if he's up thinking at night, he should be working. Because in the video, Andrew said, you know, when we were living in an apartment and we were so stressed out, like I would be up at night thinking of ways to better my life and like get out of this situation.
They said I should be working at that point?
If you're up at night,
At 2 in the morning?
if you're up at night and can't sleep, you should just be working.
If you wake up at 2 a.m. and you're just stressed and thinking about life, you should feel really dumb and lousy and lazy for not working at that moment.
Work harder.
Get up and
Just work harder.
lace those bootstraps up, baby.
So, Scott says, and Dr. Phil made enough off the one episode about them being homeless to buy them a house. Now, I would like to really get into that a little bit more. We were not given any type of compensation or money to be on the show. They paid for our flight each way from Florida to LA. They put us in the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, and they gave us $150 total as a meal stipend for food at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. And then we had drivers to and from the airport, to and from the show. After the episode aired, nobody from the show reached out to us to follow up about us finding housing, finding like a more stable living situation.
And we're not bitching, we're just telling you the facts.
No, I'm just being honest. So, because people ask.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil said his only helpful advice was that we should get rid of our storage unit where I keep all of my work equipment that I make money with.
We didn't have time to get into
I
that.
also flip furniture, and I use that storage unit as a way to monetize and make money. The best part about the whole thing is Dr. Phil was wearing Louis Vuitton leather sneakers, and somebody looked them up, and those sneakers are $2,000 or $3,000.
No way. Damn.
Our cost, we did a breakdown of our cost on the show, and it was like $4,000 a month on average. So his sneakers were basically our cost of living every month. But guys, it's Hollywood.
Yeah, what do you expect?
They're just here for the show. They're here for views. So I wasn't expecting them to help us, but the kind of shitty thing, at the end of the episode, Dr. Phil was like, if anyone lives in the St. Pete area and would like to help out Kyla and Andrew, he did not give our information. He didn't give our social media. He didn't give our email. Even if someone wanted to help, they had no way to find out who we are to help us. So I wonder if there were people that reached out to the show that genuinely wanted to help us, and like the show was like, we're done with that episode. Who cares?
Moving on.
But I don't know. I mean, like I said, it was more.
We don't know.
It was more important for me to just talk about the housing crisis and like show why and how regular working class people are becoming homeless in the United States right now.
Yeah.
Inflation is insane. Trying to purchase a home is insane. Trying to qualify for a rental is insane. So I'm just glad that I was able to speak on that and talk about it. Overall, we're committed to van life. We want to stay living in the van, saving money, fixing our credit. We don't want to rent an apartment again.
No.
We're not interested in trying to buy a home and like get into a high interest rate mortgage.
We are doing better now than we were doing a year ago when we got pushed into the SUV. So just FYI, we're not asking for any handouts. We don't need that. We're doing okay.
Benjamin says, "What the f, other people? It's not that hard to buy a house. Instead of getting that $500,000 house, you can get a $100,000 house. The house I bought was for 10 grand. Yes, it's falling apart, but guess what? I own my house. I might need to put it in an extra 70 grand into it, but guess what? I still own the house. Stop living out of your means."
Alrighty. Living outside of your means?
Yeah.
Is that what he meant to say?
Well, there was a lot of typos.
No.
I would love to see where...
What kind of where you find a 10 grand house? Where you find a house for 10
I
grand?
would love to see where any house is $100,000 now.
He said 10 grand.
I don't know.
It's a cheap ass fucking house. He said, yes, it's falling apart.
So I would rather live in the van and save my money and repair my credit than try and finance a home that needs a lot of work done and then be like...
When we have no time to do that, we're consistently always at work or doing something. Like, how would you have time to do that?
Well, you and I aren't that handy, so we really wouldn't be able to do a full remodel on a home.
It's true.
And those of you that are in the middle of remodels for your home know how stressful it is. So I don't think like the answer for houseless people is getting them into homes that need a lot of severe remodeling. I think it's actually pretty stressful to live in a home while it's being remodeled. But yeah, good advice.
This is not a hate comment, I don't think. We'll see. It's from Tara. She said, I've been following them on TikTok since the week they became homeless. They've been working so hard and can't find a place to live. It's awful. Thank you for recognizing.
Tara.
Thanks for following us. Thanks for keeping up with us. But we're doing much better now. We don't want to go back to renting. We are just trying to bring awareness to the reality. There's a lot of people that are working full-time, living out of their vehicle, living in a van, whatever it may be, not by choice, but because they've been forced to.
There's people at your job that live out of their cars, and they're like tech guys, like they're making above minimum wage. Like, I think a lot of the people that don't comprehend it, I think that they grew up in a different generation, in a different economy. They paid for their house in cash, or they financed their home with very low interest rates. They gained a lot of equity. Their mortgage is cheaper than what a single college student is paying to rent a studio right now. They don't have the concept that it's very hard. Yeah, it's very hard to save money right now to get into owning your own property when rentals eat up all of your expendable income, basically.
Yep. Times have changed, man.
Financial advice from two homeless bums while they're eating Jollibee.
Guys, by the way, this Jollibee is excellent. That burger is amazing. The fried chicken was on point. The gravy is good. All in all, I approve of this Jollibee.
Oh, that's another thing. So, like, after we were on the Dr. Phil episode, a lot of people were very critical of our spending and, like, things we have. Like, people were critical of my tattoos. Oh, somebody in the comments, I can't find it. They said she looks very high maintenance. On the Dr. Phil show, I bought a $10 box of hair dye from Walmart and colored my own hair.
Super high maintenance.
I bought a $4 pair of press-on nails from TJ Maxx instead of going to get a manicure. And then wardrobe dressed me. And hair and makeup did my hair and makeup. Well, I did most of my makeup, but, like, the show literally dressed me and I looked the way they wanted me to look for the most part. So, yeah.
What are you going to do?
I think that the stigma of if you're homeless, that means you must be like dirty and not have a job really needs to change, because people at your office might be homeless right now and masking it. Children at your kids' school could be homeless right now and masking it. Like, homelessness is looking very, very different because of this economy.
I've said it before, but one of the places we used to park, there were families living out of their cars and going to work there. This is not just some one-off situation. It's happening in a lot of places. Anywho.
So basically, I don't say all of this to gain sympathy. I don't say all of this because I'm looking for a handout. Me and my husband both work. We don't really need help right now. We're kind of like stabilizing and sustaining this lifestyle. I will not stop speaking out about it because there are other couples, families, single people going through this right now, suffering in silence. People are so quick to judge.
People are afraid to talk, tell people that that's their situation.
Yeah. Well, because of the social stigmas in our country, where people want to look the other way when there's an unhealthy economy, and then the people that are affected by it are the outcast. And I hate seeing people that are busting their butts and to no fault of their own are in financial peril and can't afford housing. It's just not right to me. And I'm never going to stop advocating for it. And I'm going to use my platform to talk about it because it's important.
I think if you have a job, everyone that has a job that works should be able to afford the necessities of life. Housing, food, like those are... Healthcare, that would be great too. Come on.
And that was another comment, babe. People were saying they just want something nice. They could find a rental if they wanted. They just want something nice. Bro. In Florida right now, to find a studio, not a one bedroom.
$1,600.
A studio apartment, no washer dryer, not renovated, window unit, street parking. You're looking at $1,500. They want $650 to $700 credit score. They want first month's rent, last month's rent, a security deposit equal to 1 month's rent, if not more. Then there's non-refundable application fees, non-refundable pet fees. They tack on pet rent every month. They tack on administrative fees. So you're looking at eight to 10 grand to move into a studio apartment in a bad area that's not renovated. I live in a van. I lived in my Honda Pilot, so I think it's comical to me that you're going to say I'm like snobby and turning my nose up at housing. I hunkered down and was roughing it, sleeping in the back of my Honda Pilot with my husband and my dog for 2 months, going to work every day. So I just don't think that narrative holds up, at least in our situation.
It is what it is.
But
we're always going to throw shade.
The ChickenJoy was really, really good. I want to try the spicy next time.
I know. I do want to try spicy.
Getting into the money, speaking of money, this was $25 for all of this. I think it's better value to get the $30 family meal where you can get a bucket of chicken and some sides. We don't eat that much, so it would have gone to waste.
Yeah, we don't have anywhere to store it right now.
But I would say instead of 2 entrees, if you have a hunger, get the $30 family meal. Hey, it's Kyla from Alrighty Then. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And while you're at it, tap that notification bell.